Hello, everyone, and welcome again. It is Father's Day on a Sunday, and I have my daughter visiting for 2 seconds. Go for it.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Okay, so there you go. Today, it is a Super Greens Day, and so yesterday I did the reds. Today I'm doing the Super Greens, and so I did get my frother. It came today, and I am going to just keep it in the box because clearly they break pretty easily, and so I need to, like, it gets a little flimsy at the top. So therefore, anyway, I always end up like doing my super greens anyway in the bottle for a number of reasons. Number one, it's just easier. I don't have to wash a dish, and that's, especially in this COVID-19 world, I'm washing dishes, it seems like, consistently all day, in the middle of everything that I have going on. Washing dishes has been a beast. So anything that can eliminate that is fantastic, but also it's just easier to mix as well. And so I drink some of it down. I drink some of it down before I mix it because it definitely does, the mix gets in the way. Anyway, so remembering that the greens it alkalizes the body. It has so many good things. I get the berry flavor. I mean, it doesn't really doesn't really taste like berries, but I prefer it over the chocolate flavor. Doesn't have much of a taste actually, so it's easier to drink down. And so then I just shake it, and I just keep shaking it, and it makes my life so much easier. Okay. Additionally, today I'm also doing my body application for my tummy. I took a venture, and I've been seeing so many good results on for people who just bought this new different types of exercise bike that allows you to do squats and do trams and cardio. And so I'm going to and work your arms as well. And so we ordered one. And so it comes tomorrow, and we're super excited. The whole family's super excited, even the little boy, because he just likes to move around, even though he's not going to go on it, and he thinks everything is dangerous. So make sure you can always buy It Works with me at elizabethwalker.itworks.com. And yeah. So as I talk about a few things with the video, actually I only have 2 reviews that I really wanted to chat with in just a few seconds. I think that it is super duper awesome right now that HBO, in honor of Father's Day, it blends better that way too. Anyway, HBO Father's Day and HBO, I think it's what, HBO Now, HBO Go, HBO Max, whatever you have. The app, not on HBO, is beginning to show today Ford versus Ferrari, which I loved. And I mean, I'm a huge car person, like super duper huge car person. So I think the whole Ford versus Ferrari, how did we get the Shelby Mustang, is such a great story. And I mean, I was definitely crying at the end. It's playing this weekend. Definitely go check it out. I don't even know how many more accolades I can give to this movie. It deserves all the accolades, all the praise. It's so good. High five. They deserve every award that they did receive. It was such a good film. So I highly recommend it. Even if you're not a car person, it's a good story. And I think, especially in, I think a lot of things, a lot of Hollywood is lacking in good stories, and this is a very good story. So, high five, good job. Okay, number 2. Oh, Matt Damon and Christian Bale is just excellent. I mean, Christian Bale is excellent in this movie, and I think he did win an award for it. Okay, number 2. The Shy is back. I was like, wait, I had a number 2 in my head. Totally forgot. Okay, sorry about that. Had a brain fart. The Shy is back, and it is on tonight. Okay, so I'm going to say no spoilers, but I will say that, number 1, a few things. Number 1, I think that The Shy is like I didn't mind the direction that they went to get rid of what was one of the main characters, and I mean they pretty much killed him off in the beginning, and we don't know how he was killed. We have no idea what happened, and so that's something that I am getting a little annoyed by the show, just in the first episode, by they're not giving us a lot of info. They're just like, yeah, he's dead and here's the funeral. And it's like, okay, can we get a flashback? Can we get a rumor of what happened? So I'm assuming that he was shot. Okay, whatever. So, I mean, and clearly, like, his career has definitely taken a downward spiral since everything that has taken place and all the rumors, and, you know, we could say the truth, you know, whatever's rumor, whatever's truth. I mean, he was even arrested a couple months ago or something. So, I mean, the guy has definitely taken a downward spiral. And I hate to see somebody who had all these different opportunities, and he was supposed to be, I believe, in The Five Bloods, and all of it is just kind of evaporated almost overnight. So, I mean, it's kind of bummed that you work so hard for something for it to just leave in a flash. And I loved also his story and how he even was able to get that far. So I think it's just kind of a bum that it turned out this way because of how difficult he is supposedly, allegedly is on set. Okay, number 2. This rolls into, there's a lot of things on this show that I'm just kind of like, well, how did this happen? And who is this? And where did this guy come from? And all these additional characters. But I do think one of the things that the theme of this is The Shy. And essentially it is not about, it's the community of Chicago, of this section of Chicago. It's not about any one character being bigger or less than. And I think that's the most important thread that is coming through, that you need to keep a really good community going. And I appreciate that more. So nobody is bigger than The Shy, the community. And so I'm not sure if even moving forward, if all of the characters need to be a staple. And even at the end of the show, it looks like we're going to be, that nobody is safe on this show, you know? And I think that's, I mean, granted, that's not good for them, but I think that that's a good theme to keep this show going on. Another thing that I, as a mom of a 5-year-old son, I am shook when I have seen the progression and the growth of these young boys on this show. I am not ready to think. I know that I'm raising my son to be like I know eventually manhood comes, and I get that, and I'm looking forward to that so I can have my house back, and my life back. I get that. But on the same note, the whole getting, smoking weed, the whole getting drunk, the whole thinking of having sex. I mean, the one who is heavily into church, Papa, like that is my dude. I love him to death. And I don't think that my son, I don't know what he's gonna be like, but I mean, I was sitting here watching it with my husband, and I was like, is this what y'all do? Is this what y'all used to do? And he was like, wow, no, yes, no. So, I mean, I'm like, oh, Lord, I am not ready again. And I'm kind of like, you're going to have no friends. You're not going to talk to anybody ever in life. You're not hanging out with anybody. You're not going anywhere. You're going to go sports, school, extracurricular, and that's it. You're not hanging out. You're not doing that thing. You're not talking to people. You're meeting no new people. It's going to be like Jay-Z and Beyonce's song, "We're a square." Or we have a tight circle. We don't need any other angles. We're not going to add a square. We don't need new friends. No new friends, right? I think I'm there. I think it's kind of an interesting space on how she did this, because, I mean, I have so many questions, like, what happened to the guy's mother or grandmother? Like, what happened to that? Where does he sleep? The ending, I'm like, wait, how did this happen? Like, I mean, I am confused. I don't know. Like, I mean, there's just so much that I have so many questions and no answers. I'm not sure if I'd leave to go on a honeymoon and leave even my teenager to watch my son. I'm not sure if that, I don't see that I could do that, because I don't trust, we think that teenagers, just because they're beginning to get older, have some level of responsibility. I don't trust teenagers. And I was one, I get it, but I don't know if I trust teenagers to be at the house. And then, she was already sneaking out the house, and we all know that she was sneaking out the house, so I don't understand why you would trust her at all. But, I mean, I guess you do what you gotta do, I guess. I don't know. That's just not my thing. Yeah, I mean, I think The Shy is this is a good start of a series. Some of the filming was pretty cool. I love when you film things from different angles and different perspectives. I think that's cool. We're getting, of course, a lot more sex scenes, and it's just like, okay, I'm not sure if I need it. I'm not a big person of sex scenes, period. Like, I mean, we can have a little bit of physicality, but I don't care who's doing the sex. It's like, great. I guess I'm just one of those people that prefer action over sex. So you're gonna always get maybe like, yeah, more action scenes, yeah, less sex. But other than that, I mean, I think it's a great launch. I think it's just a great comeback. And to be frank, I'm intrigued. That last episode was very intriguing. I mean, the last few scenes was so intriguing that I'm like, when do we come? I mean, I gotta wait another week. But at least The Shy is an hour, or like 55 minutes, 50 to 55 minutes. Insecure is only like 23, 28 minutes. They need to make that baby longer, because it's not fair. It's not fair. As soon as you get thrown into it, it's done. And it's like, it's not fair. It needs to be a longer show. Anywho, I will see you all tomorrow. I have no idea what tomorrow will bring. I was anticipating some boxes coming today, so I'd have more things to talk about when it comes to beauty and health, but nothing came today, so I don't have anything to talk about when it comes to that. So hopefully tomorrow I do, or sometime this week, definitely for sure. So we're heavily anticipating my Avon box so we can try some of their products, and then you can shop. And then we are also making sure that some of my Nordstrom products are coming. And then the third is the new Patterns Beauty is coming. So we definitely have a lot to look forward to in the next few weeks. And I will speak with you soon. Have a great afternoon. Bye.